Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. And today I want to talk about something really juicy today. And I really want to address all those people in courtship, Christian sisters like me, believers like me, singles like me. I want to address you all about this thing that says that can God years change to know? If you're interested, please stay tuned to the end of today's video. So I've seen a lot of people say that, wow, in fact, I had this conversation with someone recently and telling the person that the person said, but God has already said it now. Don't I believe or trust what God has said? I said, fine. Yes, I believe what God has said. I believe what God is saying, but that doesn't mean that in a relationship I should close my eyes to things that we need to sort out, even in courtship, of the fact that because of the fact that I want to claim that God has already said it or God said it already. So what am I saying, guys? Don't be carried away with the fact that God has said it and you close your eyes to every other thing going on. Don't make that mistake. Watch out for those red flags, things you don't like. If it is God's, funny enough, God's will is not in a person per se. I'm going to share a story with you guys for you to believe what I'm saying. When I was in school, then my pastor in school told us that he has already prayed concerning a particular sister and he has gone ahead to meet with the family, but the father said that he cannot marry a Delta man. He tried all he could do, but eventually he could not marry that sister. Was that God's will for him? Yes. But the God yes changed to no? Yes, because we have our choices to make, and God has actually given us the power of choice. So if the father is saying that he cannot marry to Delta man and he has prayed and done everything possible, and yet the father is not buying into the idea, then there's nothing he can do about it. He had to just left and go and pray again before he eventually met the person he's married to. So what am I saying? God yes can actually change to no. And I think that it's also one thing God should have spoken, and what is God saying now? So some of us, including me, God has spoken to us about our partner, what we are going to face and all of that. But we need to know what God is saying as regard our relationship part time. We need to know what God is saying. Now, is he saying that this person is beating me? Does that mean that that is his will for me? Does that mean that he would God afford to give me to someone that is violent? So we need to go and pray. At the same time, you need to watch and pray so we'll not fall into temptation. As long as you're watching, as long as you're watching, please, please, sisters, pray. Please, please, and please pray. As long as you're watching, open your eyes, shine your eyes. See those things that is doing that you don't like. Me, I like myself because whatever you do that I don't like, I'll definitely tell you that I don't like it and I don't want it. I will say it. You might not buy the idea, but I will still say it for you to know that I don't like this thing. And you are aware of it. So that's it. And these are some of the reasons why sometimes yes can change to no. I just want to say that these are some of the reasons why God yes can change to no. Number one, it is sin. Bible says that sin has separated us from God. Sin has separated us from God. He has separated us from his will. He has separated us from his promise. So sometimes sin can make us God yes to change to no. We also know a particular example in the Bible of King Saul. It was God that chose Saul. But at the time, God said, I what he hated him and made what David the king. So it was God that chose Saul, and it was also God that chose David. Does that mean that when they chose Saul, that was not God's will? It was God's will. But along the line, Saul started to believe in men and not God, and then God's plan changed, and then choose David to replace him. So God's yes can change to no, but what I'm just saying is that no God's will part time. Another reason I know that God yes can change to no is the fact that you have the power to make your choice. If God says that, oh blessing, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and here I am, I'm not even making any attempt. Like I now said, no, this is the other way I want to go. I want to go the other way. I don't want to work as regard that plan that God has for me. Fine, then I'm not going to get that promise. Imagine that I said that I want a God fearing man. Me myself, I'm not God fearing. I will not get that promise. That is what it means. I will not get that promise. As long, and that is one thing I love about the scripture. There is no promise that you want to see in the Bible that does not have your part and the power of choice to place. So if God has promised you that, oh, I'm going to bless the work of your hand, where is the work of your hands? Oh, if God said, I'm going to bless the fruit of your womb, what man are you picking? Abi, you just want to go and get pregnant out of wedlock. I'm not saying that I'm actually criticizing people who actually get pregnant out of wedlock, but I'm just saying that if God has a promise for you, you still have the power of choice. If you say you don't want that promise, it will not work. If you say you want it, definitely it will work. So the power of choice, you can choose to partner and you can choose not to partner. God can say this guy is your guy, is meant for you. And you are saying that this guy me I'm seeing is too short, or is too tall for me, or is too dark, or is too fair. That means that whatever promise that is on in that person, or whatever God wants to achieve through that person, definitely you have made your choice, and you'll be able to what bear the consequences. That's what I'm just saying. So these are some of the reasons why God's yes can change. Though another reason why God's yes can change is disobedience. Some of us we just used to disobey God. We disobey God in even little things. God will say, do this, you are not doing it. You are disobeying God and you want his promises to just happen just like that without even looking back. No, it doesn't work that way. So I don't know what you think about this. I don't know what you think about this, but I want you also to drop your comments in under the comment section. What do you think? Can God years change to know, especially in relationship, in courtship and in marriage? Can God years change to know? So what's your opinion? Put it down in the comment section and I'll be there to also chat and discuss with you guys. And bye for now. See you in my next one. Bye.